It's a pretty impressive structure, right? That is the big one at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It used to be the world's highest roller coaster. I've come up here to the northwest to check out Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and I'm going to take you on a tour of the park. We may even go on some of the rides. Some of the rides I can't actually go on and film due to safety, but we will take on some rides. Let's go and check out the park as they celebrate their 125th year. The skeletons riding bikes. That is freaky. It's great to see Mr. Funshine back at the Pleasure Beach. They went through a little bit of a different design a good 15 years ago now. It was the 90s when Mr. Funshine was adopted to the park, but glad to see it's back in its 125th year. Look at them all smiling. So just over there is the big one, which obviously I can't ride, A, because of my back, and because of I can't take the camera on there. So I'll try and get some footage of that in just a little bit. But first of all, let's head round the park this way. So just here is the world famous Grand National. Today I'm not alone. Gabby is joining me. What are you looking forward to going on then, Gabby?
Well, I do like the ghost train, as you know.
Yeah, and I think our first ride should actually be one of the most, or the most hauntedest ghost trains in the country, or indeed the world, because actually this is haunted. Did you know that? It's scary, right? It's a ghost train that is actually haunted. Does that make you feel even more nervous about going on it?
Nah, you know me, I'm tough, I'm strong.
Apparently it's supposed to be haunted by somebody called Cloggy. So if you shout out Cloggy, you never know, you might see him.
Why? Who's Cloggy then?
I don't know, maybe I think he was a worker on the park or something. Yeah.
How do you know?
Most Haunted came here years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. And they could hear him apparently. So
Right.
so I feel a bit weird about going on a real haunted ghost train. It's weird.
I've been on it before.
But I love the theming of this. I mean, it is brilliant. Look at that up there, look. Here we go then. Built back in 1939, it's also one of the oldest ghost trains in the country. That always scares me, that. So we go out a little bit, go up here. Oh. Back in we go. Oh, I thought there was going to be something up there. Back out again. I guess it's supposed to mess with your senses. Ah! You don't get this many on ghost trains with a dip like this. Oh! You don't get that very often on a ghost train. Now there's always one last big scare, so I wonder what it'll be. Oh, look at that. All I know is it's very dark. Spiders. Oh no! Oh yes, no! I thought it was the end then. Oh, here we go. Do not stand up. Scary. Oh! Screaming like a girl there. Oh, that's gross. It's the underground. There's a train coming towards us. That was my own sound effect, by the way. Oh, I love this part. Look at this. There's skeletons riding bikes. That is freaky. There you go. There you go. I knew that would happen. And there you go. The world's most haunted ghost train. So we're just gonna head into Nickelodeon Land. One of my favourite coasters here on the park is the old roller coaster, which is now called the Nickelodeon Streak, all in orange. It's got quite a queue, but we thought we would go on a very popular ride here in Nickelodeon Land. Gabby, are you excited to go on Dora the Explorer?
Yeah, I love it. Especially when she speaks Spanish.
You can see the big one just over there. Right, so this is Nickelodeon Land at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. The kids
really well
will
themed.
love the rides in here. They are really good.
Really well themed, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And like I say, they've even got a really tiny coaster for the kids, which is Blue Flyer. And it doesn't go really that fast, it doesn't go really that high, but if your kids want to try out a roller coaster for the first time, they will love this. Now what's great about SpongeBob's Splash Bash is that while people are on the ride, you can literally get them soaked by spinning this.
Put money in.
No, you don't need to put money in. You spin this basically, water comes out. So the water's filling up, which makes them all bob around, and on each of them you've got these little guns that you wind up and they shoot water out. So they shoot at each other and also with people like me standing here. But like I say, there are a few over there that you can actually spray on people. But I would have gone on this, but this is not waterproof. So I'm about to go on to Dora the Explorer, and I'll tell you why I like going on this ride, because it's very peaceful and you get to learn Spanish. There you go. Thank you very much. Come on then, Gabby.
Not the comfiest seats in the world, but it's still good.
So the sound comes from up here as we go into Dora's world. Are you excited?
Yeah, I've been on this loads. I love it.
Oh.
Even Holly doesn't want to go on this. She finds it boring, but I love it.
I know, some kids will find it boring, but adults will absolutely love it.
It's because it's so well themed as well.
Remain seated at all times.
Here we go. The music started. Hope this is not copyright.
Hola.
Say hola.
Hola. I could do all the languages.
Let's say hello to friends around the world.
Look how pretty it
There's
is.
lots of friends to meet.
There she is. There's Dora. Give her a wave.
So magical for kids. It's lovely.
Say bonjour.
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 Hello. Bonjour. Hello. Bonjour. To say hello in France, we say bonjour.
Bonjour.
Yeah, I think we've got that now.
Yeah.
Hello. Bonjour. Let's
What's great about it, it's like a educational tour
Yeah.
of Dora's world. So the kids get to learn different languages, basically teaching them very basic, like hello in different languages. Like we had France and now we've got
Привет. Hello. Привет. Hello. Привет. To say hello in Russia, we say
yeah, Russia.
Russia.
Did
We need.
the surroundings give it away a little bit?
Let's say hello.
That's the only way I
to
could
friends
guess.
around the world. There's lots of
Is
friends
it
to meet.
Bouillet?
Huh?
How do you say it? I can't quite hear it. Is it Bouillet?
Rivière.
Oh, is it?
I think.
That sounds like a river.
The thing is to try to capture it on the camera because we keep spinning as well. So,
We say привет.
and now we're going into, is it Africa?
Around the world. There's lots of.
Jumbar?
Hello. Jumbo.
Jumbo.
Jumbar.
Jumbo.
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 Say hello in Tanzania. We say
Tanzania. He almost soaked us then. No, that's his trunk, Gabby.
The wrong trunk.
Ni hao.
Yeah, need that.
Miha and the Great Wall of China and the polar bear.
Friends to meet.
A brilliant ride for the kids, Dora the Explorer ride.
Ooh, big thumbs up.
Say hello in the world and make new friends. We did it.
There's a Chinese maze you can actually walk in there, which is in the middle of the Nickelodeon street, which is quite good fun. This is the queue for the big one, and it's always a long queue. So it used to be known as the Pepsi Max big one when it first opened back in the mid-90s. Like I say, it was the tallest roller coaster in the world. And just as a reference, you've got the Statue of Liberty, Angel of the North, the big one, and that's the Space Shuttle and Nelson's Column. And it is pretty much higher than all of them at 235 feet. They also do these really cool walking tours as well, so you can actually walk the big one, which must be not very good if you're scared of heights. This is one of my favourite rides actually. I can't go on it with a camera. This was put in a few years ago. These are the red arrows, and so basically you can control how fast you spin, and you have to beat the record of whoever can spin the fastest. And I've tried it. Makes me sick. I've just come across this. It's Gabby's dream, the donut calf. Look at that. Well, it wouldn't be right without getting some donuts. How many have you got?
Well, I've got 5 because it was either 3 or 5, and I thought, well, 3's
We
no
paid
good.
for these, by the way.
Yeah, but I haven't got a napkin, so I'm going to get seriously
How much were
messy. £4.50.
For how many?
Which is for 5.
Oh, that's
it's,
good.
Well, it's good, but these were already done, like on the side. So I was like,
Go on then, have a taste test. Are they good?
Actually, yeah, they're really good.
So the newest ride here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach is Icon, and it is brilliant. It is so smooth as well. Are you a big fan of Icon, aren't you?
I love Icon.
I love it. It's so smooth, isn't it?
It's really, yeah, it's really smooth. I get really nervous before it goes, then when it's gone, I'm away. I love it.
So this must be the quietest I've ever heard, the Laughing Man. But I think because no one's put any money in it. But it's been here since 1935, entertaining people back in the day. But now it's just creepy. So that ride up there is the bobsled. So basically what happens is a lift hill takes you up, and then from the top there you literally go along, and there's almost like no track to sit on as such. It kind of just sits in this little cove, and it's kind of scary because there's no brakes, there's no nothing, and it just spins you right round. So it is like being in a bobsled. There's the queue for Icon, and the park is about to close, so I've got to really hurry up, but the queue there is not going down anytime soon. You've got the original Big Dipper just in front of us, and these great little cars that you can actually drive around a track. Well, I say you drive, but they all go on the metal tracks, but you can have that feel of driving. And you'll see a lot of grown-up men going on these as well. So I'm on my way down to the world famous river caves, and I hope that's the problem you see when you turn up to a park with just an hour and a half to go. You're never going to get on them. The old theming of the ride where it says Tunnel of Love is still there, but the river caves have been here for a very long time, and they're an absolute classic here at the Pleasure Beach. So this area is a little bit of a social area of the park. They sometimes put live events and DJs on a stage over there, the water fountain in front of us, and basically places to go and get some food. Gourmet fries, nice. Love these big halogen heaters, they look like lamps. So want to get one of those for our house, for our garden. So that is it from our day at the Pleasure Beach here in Blackpool. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's brilliant as always.
You didn't get to go on too many rides. Like I say, I couldn't take the camera on too many rides, but I thought we'd give you a bit of a walk around the park just to see what's on offer. Definitely worth a visit, if only just to go on the big one. I mean, you've got to experience that. Going up that high and just thinking you're going to die is just amazing.
You might get a bit of a long queue, but it is so worth it.
Yeah, I think it depends on how busy the park is. If you come early in the morning, or maybe lunchtime's quite a good one, because obviously people go and have their lunch.
Oh yeah.
Literally, the park is cleaning out. There's like hundreds of people heading towards us.
They're all coming towards us like a herd of elephants.
I know. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. As always, make sure you hit subscribe, click that notification bell so you know when we upload a new video, and I'll see you next time.